Hey everyone, it's Will, Gamer Dad, with another video for you. So after running Garulea Antiquity dungeon for about a week and a half or so, we're trying to gather enough of these paint fragments to make the 3 paintings in order to unlock the secret armor. And this is very similar to the present day Garulea dungeon, if you guys recall from a few months ago, where you do have to gather, again, 20 fragments or pieces of paint in order to trade in to make a painting. And so when you start in Garulea, which is the first part before you wander into the dungeon, you can talk to this guy by the foundry here, and he's got that clay oven where he's going to make your fragments into usable paint in order to complete the painting and unlock the hidden treasure inside. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Also, I do have a Patreon account for those who want to support me this way. Let me know in the comments below how you guys are doing in your ancient or Antiquity Garulea dungeon. For myself, I have switched completely over from present day into Antiquity dungeon. Not so much because I need the new grass stuff, but only because since I've already gathered most of the grass stuff from the present day, I figure I'd add some shadow to Garulea, and obviously get some of the new support grass stuff here. Also, I will say that in the future, I want to make sure I am future-proof by having a good 360 shadow team. And of course, being free to play, don't really have too many high shadow characters. I would believe my Nagi I think is the highest at 60 something, and then obviously after that it's going to be a toss-up between some of the more farmable characters such as Helena, maybe Fane in the 30 range, and of course Garulea. And being that in the future you do need 80 light or shadow to unlock some of the hidden abilities or extra Grasta slots, you really want to do that. Alright, so you can see we finished mixing it and we've gotten the painting restored and the hidden treasure box open. So let's see what we get. Nice!
Stop flexing, Dad.
Alright, so that's the first of the armor, and looks like we'll have enough to get all 3. And so just remember that whenever you do have maps to choose, you want to choose one of the 3 maps that both have the bones as well as these pieces of paint. And there you go, there's the necklace. And you want to pass up on the other ones until you at least have finished those ones. Keep in mind that you don't get chance in the ones where you get the bones, of course. And the last one is done here. And we get the... let's see what we get here. Helix ring. Nice name too.
Seriously, stop flexing.
Hey, it's always nice to get some top tier armor. I'm going to just bring up the armor menu and take a look at the stats here. I would imagine that it would actually be very similar in stats, and looks like I'm correct here. 185 physical, 166 magical defense, and it looks like the special ability is a fixed physical resistance up, which is very different from the other ones, which is type resistance. So I believe these are 10% each. So very useful. Obviously the stats are great, and if you need to switch them out or in specifically against super bosses, or just when you're wandering around tougher areas, it's nice to have some top tier armor. Also, I would say this takes less grinding than some of the overworld ones where you have to gather tons and tons of sparkles and kill lots of mobs as well. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.